Before you fix your metabolism, before you give up wine, before you start waking up at 5:30 in the morning, there is something I need to warn you about. Getting healthy will not just change your body, it will change your relationships. And if you are not prepared for that shift, your own nervous system will sabotage your progress just to keep the peace. Most people don't fail their health plan because of hunger. They fail because of social friction. Because belonging is biologically stronger than willpower. Today, I'm going to show you why your success triggers resistance. Why people you love might unconsciously pull you backward. Why health transformation can increase tension, and how to upgrade your biology without losing your marriage, your friendships, or your identity. I'm Dr. Elena Churkina, lifestyle medicine advocate, focused on metabolic health, nervous system regulation, and longevity science. If you care about living longer, not just looking better, subscribe and follow. Because real longevity is not built in isolation. Now let's talk about real problem. Let me say you something uncomfortable. Some of you will sabotage your progress this month, and you won't even realize you're doing it. Not because you lack discipline, but because your nervous system is wired to avoid social rejection. Here is what happens. You decide to fix your sleep, stop weekday alcohol, reduce sugar, train consistently, improve insulin sensitivity, lower inflammation, and suddenly your partner says, relax, one drink won't kill you. Your friend says, you're no fun anymore. Your family pushes dessert. Your colleagues tease your lunch. And you feel tension. That tension is not random. It has a name. It's called the crab effect. If you have ever felt guilty for improving yourself, if you have ever felt like you were leaving people behind just by getting healthier, there is a psychological mechanism behind that feeling. And once you see it, you will never unsee it. Imagine the bucket of crabs. One crab alone climbs out, but many crabs in the bucket. When one tries to escape, the others grab it and pull it back down. Not because they are evil, because your escape destabilizes the system. Now replace the bucket as your shared lifestyle, the crabs your social circle. Climbing out means metabolic upgrade. When you improve your biology, you break the unspoken contract, and that triggers panic. Now we go deeper, because this is not a metaphor. This is nervous system science. Humans are wired for co-regulation. Our physiology synchronizes. Research shows obesity clusters in social networks, smoking clusters, alcohol use clusters, physical activity clusters, couple converge in BMI, households synchronize sleep timing, even metabolic risk markers correlate. Why? Because rituals regulate stress. Wine at night, shared dessert, late night streaming, Sunday pasta, stress eating. These are not just habits. They are bonding mechanisms. They tell the nervous system, we are the same, we are safe. When you remove the ritual, you remove synchrony. And the amygdala detects disruption. Disruption feels like threat. Here, where it gets subtle. When you say, I'm not drinking because I care about my sleep, you are not attacking anyone, but their nervous system hears, Why don't you care about yours? Now they hold two beliefs: I value health and I'm not changing. That tension is called cognitive dissonance, and dissonance is uncomfortable. So the brain chooses the easiest solution: pull you back down. Because if you rejoin the bucket, the discomfort disappears. Now let's talk about the four phases of social resistance. Most people fail in a predictable window. If you know the phases, you won't panic when tension appears. Phase 1: the cute experiment. Week 1 to week 3. Everyone supports you. That's so nice. Good for you. Let's see how long it lasts. They assume it's temporary. No threat yet. Phase 2: the friction window. Week 4 to 8. This is the danger zone. You didn't quit. You look better. You have more energy. Now the comments begin. You are not fun. Live a little. One bite won't kill you. This is social pain. And social pain activates neural pathways similar to physical pain. Your brain wants relief, so you cave, not because you are weak, because you want connection. Most people relapse here. Phase 3: identity reorganization, month 3 to 6. If you survive phase 2, something shifts. You are no longer trying, you are different. Now the system reorganizes. Some friends adapt, some drift, some rise with you. This is positive social contagion. Your behavior normalizes. Phase 4: system recalibration, 6 to 12 months. Now you reach the phase most people never experience: recalibration. At 6 to 12 months, sleep is normal. Alcohol reduction feels natural. Training is your identity. Glucose stability is baseline. Inflammation is lower. Energy is stable. And socially, the tension decreases. Why? Because consistency changes perception. You didn't quit. You didn't return to the bucket. You stabilize outside of it, and systems adapt to stable patterns. Some relationships strengthen, some fade quietly, some restructure completely. This is where long-term longevity locks in. Because stability, not intensity, predicts health outcomes. Why relapse is relational. If you have ever said, I was doing so well, then I just fell off, here is what actually happened: growth, social tension, cortisol, old ritual, bonding, relief, regression. Relapse is often relational, not nutritional. You return to sugar or wine not for taste, but for relief from belonging anxiety. Let's zoom out. Health change doesn't destroy relationships, it exposes them. Research shows health discordance predicts lower relationship satisfaction. Chronic marital conflict increases inflammatory biomarkers. Divorce is associated with increased mortality risk, particularly in men. Loneliness increases all-cause mortality risk by roughly 25 to 30%. But here is a nuance. Health transformation doesn't cause breakdown. Asymmetrical growth activates insecure attachment. When one partner loses weight, gains confidence, improves discipline, expands social networks, improves metabolic health, power dynamics shift. Secure bonds adapt, fragile bonds destabilize. Growth reveals structure. This is the real test. Now we move from explanation to protection, because knowledge without protocol does not prevent sabotage. Strategy 1: pre-commitment. Decide before entering the room, text ahead. I'm on a structured sleep reset, so I won't be drinking tonight, but I can't wait to see you. Boundary before pressure. Reassurance before insecurity. Strategy 2: this sandwich method. Validation, boundary, reassurance. I know why nights are fun, but my inflammation and sleep needs work. I still want to hear everything. Reject the behavior. Keep the bond. Strategy 3: replace rituals immediately. Remove wine, replace with evening walks. Remove junk food, replace with cooking nights. Remove late nights, replace with morning hikes. Remove without replacing will create relational vacuum. Vacuum creates resettlement. Strategy 4: build a parallel bucket. You cannot climb alone. Find aligned people. Training communities, health networks, accountability partners. Behavior normalizes inside networks. If 5 people prioritize health, you will be the 6th. The hardest truth: sometimes resistance is not temporary friction. Sometimes it's structural misalignment. If removing alcohol reveals silence in your marriage, that's not a diet issue. That's a relationship issue. Many regress because it's easier to stay inflamed together than risk growing apart. But longevity requires alignment. Let's zoom it out. The longevity frame. It's not about wine, not about cake, not about bedtime. It's about your 20-year trajectory. Chronic relational stress increases cortisol, increase blood pressure, inflammation, increasing risk of diabetes and cardiovascular risk. Secure attachment lowers stress reactivity, allostatic load, and mortality risk. Longevity is not metabolic markers. It is relational stability. Let's do the values audit. Picture yourself at 70. Will that version of you thank you for protecting others' comfort or for protecting your future nervous system? Belonging is powerful, but survival is non-negotiable. The crabs are not evil, they are afraid. Your growth destabilizes identity. Stay calm, stay warm, stay consistent. Security relationships will strengthen. Misaligned one will fall away. Aligned ones will emerge. You don't need to lose your friends. You need to upgrade the contract. Keep climbing. Your future biology depends on it. If this resonates with you, if you're feeling social pressure because you are upgrading your health, understand this. It's not weakness, it's biology. Like this video so more people understand behavior change is social neuroscience, not just willpower. Share it with someone who keeps saying, I don't know why I fall off. And if you want high-level, science-based longevity education, subscribe and follow. I'm Dr. Elena Chirkina. Stay sharp, stay metabolically powerful, and keep climbing. See you in my next one.